See, in the last lecture, we have taken the problems on Rayleigh-Ritz method, that is mapped over general element. So in this lecture, we will also solve again one problem that is based on Rayleigh-Ritz method, that is based on Rayleigh-Ritz method, Rayleigh-Ritz method mapped over general element, mapped over general element. Rayleigh-Ritz method mapped over general element, right? So see the problem. Develop the finite element equation. Develop the finite element equation. Develop the finite element equation for the most general element, for the most general element, using Rayleigh-Ritz method, using Rayleigh-Ritz method for the mathematical model, for mathematical model, d square theta by dx square theta by dx square minus m square theta is equal to 0, okay, where theta is given by tx minus t infinity, m square is given by hp divided by KAC, right? For value of x ranging between 0 to L, for value of x ranging between 0 to L, right? So see, this is a problem which has been given. Is it okay? Okay. See, in the last lecture, we have a different governing differential equation. Now we have this other different governing equation. Okay, but just seeing at the problem, okay, have you seen this formula of m is equal to under root hp by KAC? Have you seen this formula in
Yes, sir.
heat transfer, all of you?
Yes,
Have
sir.
you seen this formula in heat transfer, right? So see, by just seeing at this formula, you might have understand that, okay, whatever the equation that you're going to derive, it is for a fin. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This formula, it is basically applicable for fin, right? Okay, so you might be understand that whatever the equations that you're going to solve, it will finally going to end with the EME of fin. Okay, at the end, what you're going to derive, it's element matrix equation for fin, right? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's start with the solution of this problem. Okay, so let's start with the solution. What we wish to do, we see, so let's consider this fin. Okay, let's consider this fin, okay, which is fixed at one end. Okay, let this be fin. Okay, let this be fin, which is fixed at one end. What we are going to do with this fin is we are going to divide this fin into number of fins, right? We'll divide this fin into number of fins. Is it okay? Yes or no? We'll divide this fin into number of fin. Okay. Now what do? You consider one of the fin out of these many fins. Okay, you can have this 1, 2, okay, up to n number of fins you have. Up to n number of rather elements you have. You have this single fin. You have this single fin of which length? What is the length of this fin? This is L. See, you can have
L.
this value. What is the value? It is ranging between
0
0
to
to
L.
L. Okay, so L is the total length of the total fin. L is the length of the total fin, or this is the total length of the fin. Rather, this is the total length of the fin. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this fin, I'm going to divide this fin into number of parts. Okay, that means number of elements. Okay, so I can have n number of elements. Out of that, I'm going to consider one of the element, right? So let me consider these are the one of the element, and that element let me call it as element number E. Okay, that element I will call it as element E. Okay, so as this is the element, it is having two nodes, so I will call this one of the node as node 1. I call this one of the node as node 2. Okay, see, any node will have two nodes, any elements will have two nodes. So let me call this first node as 1, second node as 2. Okay, and let LE is the length of the elements. Yes or no? See, same we have practice. You can see here. Same we have practiced in the last numerical. Node 1, you consider one of the element, you call that element as E. That element will be between two nodes. Okay, so let first node be 1, let second node be 2, and L is the length of the element. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay
Yes,
or not?
sir. Got it.
Okay, now see, if you measure the location from this point, okay, if you start measuring the location from this point, it is called as local coordinate system. Is it okay? It is called as local coordinate system, that is indicated by X bar. If you start measuring the location from this particular line, it is called as local coordinate system. Okay, but if you start measuring the location from this particular point, it is called as global coordinate system. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
If you measure the location of node 2 with respect to node 1, it is called as local. But if you measure the location of node 2 with respect to this fixed support, it is called as global, right? So what is the distance between local and global? You have, we used to call that distance as XA. Okay, and this global coordinate system, it is indicated by X. Global coordinate system, it is indicated by X. So if you want the global position, that is if you want the global position X, so it is given by XA plus its local position. Is it okay? See, this we already know, or this rather you know it. This we already done in the last numeric, right? See, if you measure the location of node 2 with respect to node 1, it is called as local, that is called as X bar. And if you measure the location of node 2 with respect to fixed support, it is called as global. Okay, so what is the relationship between global and local? What is the distance between global and local? It is XA. So global position is given by its local position plus distance between global and local system. Is it okay? Yes or no? So if you take derivative dx, so its derivative becomes dx bar, right? So its derivative becomes dx bar. Okay, so if you see this equation, that is d square theta by dx bar square, I need to make it, right? Here it is x, but I need to replace by x bar, minus m square theta, okay, is equal to 0. Is it okay? Say so no. Is it okay or not? Say so no. Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see, whatever the solution we used to write down, it's an approximate solution. See here, all of you, let me remind you.
Hello, sir.
In the last numerical, okay, u was a variable. So we are supposed to get the solution for u. Okay, we are supposed to get the solution for u. Okay, so what we are written is, we are written as let u be an approximate solution, right? So similar in this problem, I'm interested to get the value of theta, right? I need the value of theta. So I'll write down let theta e is equal to theta approximate, because I need to get the value of theta. Okay, so I'll write down let theta e is equal to theta approximate. Let theta e is equal to theta approximate. So this d square theta by dx bar square minus m square theta, okay, it will not come to 0. It never be equal to 0, because whatever the solution for theta that you are written, it's approximate. Okay, so I need to write down here theta e. Okay, I need to write down here theta e, right? This is to be written theta e. Okay, so wherever there is theta, I need to write down that as a theta e, right? So as the theta is approximate, this right side will not be equal to 0. That means there will be some error, and that error I will call it as a residue, right? I will call that error as a residue. Understood? So what is the value of residue you have? Residue is given by d square theta e, d square theta e, right? D square theta e upon dx bar square minus m square theta e minus m square theta e. Okay, so this is the value of residue. Understood? Say so. No, let me know. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right? So now we need to solve weighted residual equation, right? Now we need to solve weighted residual equation. So what is our weighted residual equation? What is weighted residual equation? All of you let me know. What is our weighted residual equation? Tell me, what is weighted residual equation you have? 0 is equal to integration Ohm Wi into R into dx. Is it okay? Is it a weighted residual equation?
Yes, sir.
This is a weighted residual equation, right? So in the weighted residual equation, I supposed to put the value. Okay, now see here, integration 0. So now you are supposed to give the limits to the integration. Okay, so that means you are supposed to give the range for the element. So element here, what is the value of x bar here? What is the value of x bar here? 0, right? Value of x bar is 0. And what is the value of x bar here? It is LE. Is it okay? Here x bar is 0, here x bar is LE, right? We are talking about the element. So I will write down here as 0 to LE, 0 to LE into weight function into R. Now this value I know, R value of R is d square theta E by dx bar square minus m square theta E. Okay, this is the value of R, right? Wi into R into dx. So it is dx bar. Now I need to write down these are the dx bar. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Right? And what we'll do, we'll just multiply it inside. So what I will get is 0 is equal to this into this. I'll make so 0 to LE into weight function into this term, that is d square theta E by dx bar square, right? Into dx bar minus 0 to LE Wi, this is Wi into m square theta e into dx bar. Is it okay? Yes or no? Just multiply. That's all. Nothing else I'm doing. Okay. Now see, you know this. See, for this particular term, what we will do is we will apply the rule of integration of uv dx. Okay. So let me know what is the integration of uv dx. Tell me, what is the integration of uv dx? So it is first into integration of second minus integration derivative of first, right, into integration of second dx. Is it okay? First into integration of second minus integration derivative of first into integration of second dx. Is it okay? So this thing I'm going to do it with this equation, right? So what I will get is 0 is equal to first term, that is weight function as it is, into integration of second. Tell me what is the integration of this value? What is the integration of this? Can anybody let me know? What is the integration of d square theta e by dx bar?
d theta e by dx.
Right, it is d theta e by dx bar, right? This is the integration of this one. Okay, now you integrated, so you need to give the limits. That is 0 to LE, right? 0 to LE minus integration, that is 0 to LE, derivative of first, right? Derivative of first into integration of second, right? Into integration of second, okay, dx, right? Yes or no? Okay, minus
Yes, sir.
minus this term will remain as it is. So I'm going to write minus 0 to LE weight function, okay, into m square into theta e into dx bar. Okay, yes or no? Okay, now we are supposed to give the limits to the integration, right? So 0 is equal to, now we need to give the limits, right? Sorry, we need to put this term, right? We have given the limit, now we need to put that, right? So what I will get, it's weight function at LE into d theta e by dx bar, right? At x bar is equal to LE. Is it okay? This when LE and this when LE, right? Minus
सर ये सिर्फ फर्स्ट का इंटीग्रेशन क्यों करते हो?
see, because
सेकंड
see,
वाले का
right. See, why I'm not doing the integration of this one? Huh? See,
Yes.
this equation I can solve. This equation I can solve. See, because what you have weight function. Is it okay? You have
Yes.
weight function. Okay, so you know the weight function. This m square, it's a constant value, right? This theta e, okay, that I need to write approximate in terms of some polynomial or in terms of shape functions, right? So that's why we are not integrating it, because you see, it is obviously going to get reduced into some mathematical formulations, right?
Okay.
So now I will put the lower limit, weight function at 0, right? Weight function at 0, that is w at 0 into d theta e by dx bar at x bar is equal to 0. Is it okay? At x bar is equal to 0. Okay, and next these two terms I'm going to write down as it is. So minus 0 to LE dwi by dx bar into d theta e by dx bar into dx bar. Is it okay? This term I have written as it is. Minus 0 to LE wi m square, right, theta e dx. Okay, yes or no? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, now see what thing I'm going to do here is, see all of you, what I'll do, I will just bring this term, okay, and this term, these two terms I'm going to bring it, okay, on the let's say left hand side, right? These two terms I'll bring it on a left hand side. So tell me what will happen.
वो माइनस
Tell me what will happen. Tell me then what will happen.
और माइनस में प्लस हो जाएगा बस.
This minus becomes plus,
Plus.
right? So I'll just bring it like 0 to LE, right? 0 to LE I will write down 0 to LE dwi by dx bar into d theta e by dx bar into d theta by dx bar into dx bar. This is again minus, so it becomes plus, right? 0 to LE wi m square theta e dx bar. Is it okay? So is equal to now can I write down this as initially weight function at 0? Can I write down this like this or not? Let me know. See, here also we have done the same. I will write down like weight function at 0, right? This is weight function at 0, and this minus sign I will give it here, right? So I'll give that minus sign to here. That is minus d theta e by dx bar when x bar is equal to 0. Is it okay? Yes or no? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus the same we have done for a last problem. Weight function at LE, weight function at LE, and here it is d theta E. See here, d theta E upon dx bar at x bar is equal to LE. At x bar is equal to LE. Understood?
Yes,
At
sir.
x bar.
Either be X bar.
Okay. So what we want to do it here is, so see, I'll get this equation 0 to LE, 0 to LE, dwi by dx bar, right? Into this, that is d theta E by dx bar into dx bar, right? So see, all of you, this m square is the constant value, right? M square, see here, this is a constant value, HP by KCS. Heat transfer coefficient is constant. So for same cross section, you have perimeter and this area same. Also thermal conductivity is same, right? So I can take this m square outside the integration, right? So what is remaining? It's 0 to LE weight function into theta E dx bar. Is it okay? Okay. So see this weight function at 0, and this term, okay, let me call this as some one term, that is Q1E, and this is weight function at LE. Let me call this as Q2E, right? Q1E and Q2E, because I know that the problem belongs to fin, so it is related with the heat transfer, right? Theta is basically temperature, so obviously, see, U stiffness matrix multiplied by displacement is given by force. All of you see here. See, you have displacement here, that's why you have force, right? You have displacement, that's why you have force here. So similarly, if you have temperature, then you should have heat here. Is it okay? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you have displacement, you have force. Similarly, if you have temperature, you will have heat. Yes or no? Is
Yes.
it clear or not? Okay, because see, we have equation. Stiffness matrix into displacement is given by force. Similarly, stiffness matrix into temperature is given by heat. Okay, now see, now we have reached to this equation. Let me call this as some equation number 1. So see, what basically we have done here is, this equation, that is this equation, d square theta by dx square, minus m square theta is equal to 0. This second order degree differential equation, we have reduced it to first order. Is it okay? Okay, that means we have make it weak. Now this equation we are going to solve, right? So see, here what we require is, we require theta. What is theta? Okay, so all of you see here, in the last problem we have u here. In this problem we have theta here, right? See here, we have theta here, now we have u here. So whenever it was u, we have written the equation for u, right, in terms of Lagrangian function. Similarly, when we have theta, I should write down the same equation for the theta. Okay, so I'll write down here, theta E is given by, see, same I'm writing, 1 minus x bar by LE, theta 1E, okay, plus x bar by LE, theta 2. Is it okay? Or not? Let me know. Is it clear or not? See,
Yes, sir.
this have written for displacement. Same are written for theta, and theta it's a temperature. Yes or not? Clear or not? Let me know. Here u was the variable, here theta is the variable. Okay, so when u was there, you have force. When you have displacement, you have force. Similarly, when you have temperature, you have heat here, right? So that is the thing which is written, right? So that means what? This term I used to call it as N1. So this is N1 theta 1E. This term I used to call it as N2. This is N2 theta 2E. Okay, where this N1 and N2, tell me what is N1 and N2, all of you?
Shape function.
Right. So this is shape function. Remember, this is shape function. Okay. In heat and mass transfer, you learn one term, that is shape factor. That is different. Okay. This is shape function. Right. And in FEA, the shape function stands at the core. Okay. They are very important as far as FEA is concerned. Right. Now see, I need a derivative, right? You written theta. You require derivative of theta with respect to x bar. So tell me what you will get. D theta E by dx bar. Tell me what you will get. D theta E by dx bar. What you will get? Let me know. D theta E by dx bar.
-1 upon LE. Theta
Right.
1.
-1 by LE theta 1 E plus
-1 upon
1 by
LE.
L theta 2. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know.
Yes.
Right? See, you calculated. See, you required theta. You required derivative of theta. Similarly, you required weight functions. So what are the weight functions? Okay, weight function we used to call as W1, right? Weight function. So weight functions are equal to shape functions, right? And that is 1 minus x bar by LE. Similarly, second weight function W2 is equal to N2, and it is again 1 minus x bar by LE. Is it okay? Now tell me what is the derivative of weight function? First weight function dw1 by dx bar. Derivative of first weight function. Derivative of first weight function with respect to x bar. Tell me. What is the derivative of this term with respect to x bar? You should know it.
-1 upon LE.
Right, it is -1 by LE. Now my question is, in this equation, that is in the equation of weight function, if you put x bar as 0, here if you put x bar as 0, what you will get?
1.
1. Similarly, if you put x bar as LE, what value you will get?
1.
If you put x bar
0.
as 0, right?
1.
Now similar thing,
X bar LE.
you put x bar as LE, na? So
1 minus 1 हो जाएगा ना?
तो 0.
1 by 1 is 1.
0 कैसे
1
आएगा?
minus
1
1
आएगा ना सर. 1 minus 1 upon 1.
1
LE
minus
upon
1.
अच्छा अच्छा.
हाँ. Right.
Sorry.
Okay. Now just take the derivative of second weight function with respect to x bar. Derivative of this with respect to x bar. Right? It's 1 by LE.
Same रहेगा सर.
Okay. Now weight function, second weight function when x bar is 0. If you put x, see here, see this weight function, it is only x bar by LE. Yeah? See this weight function. Second weight function, it is only x bar by LE. Right? So its derivative will be obviously 1 by LE. Right? Next, weight function when x bar is 0. It's 0, right? And second weight function when x bar is equal to LE. Tell me, second weight function when x bar is equal to LE.
1.
1. Right. See, your first weight function was 1 minus x bar by LE. So its derivative is -1 by LE. When you put x 0, its value is 1. When you put x LE, its value is 0. Similarly, your second weight function is x bar by LE. So its derivative with respect to x bar is 1 by LE. Okay. Value of second weight function when you put x as 0, it's 0. Value of second weight function when you put x bar as LE, it is equal to 1. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. Now what we are supposed to do? Why we have calculated these values? Let me know why we have calculated these values.
Equation
What is the
1
reason
में
to
put
calculate these
करना है.
values? Right? We need to put that into equation 1. Right? We're supposed to put these values into equation 1. So I'll put these values into the equation 1. Right? So I need to rewrite this equation 1. Okay. So I'll write down 0 to LE. 0 to LE. Right? This weight function, that is dw1 by dx bar into d theta E by dx bar into dx bar plus m square 0 to LE, okay, Wi. And now I can't write down Wi. I need to write down W1 theta E dx bar is equal to W1 when 0 Q1E plus W1 when LE Q2E. Is it okay? Yes or no? Clear or not? Now start putting the values. Okay, so this is 0 to LE, 0 to LE. What is dW1 by dx bar? So this is minus 1 by LE. Minus 1 by LE. What is d theta E by dx bar? D theta E by dx bar. Where is that? This value.
Minus 1 upon LE T1 theta 1 E plus 1 upon
Minus
LE
1
theta
by
2 E.
LE theta 1E plus 1 by LE theta 2E. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Into dx bar.
Yes,
Into
sir.
dx bar, right? Into dx bar plus m square 0 to LE plus m square into 0 to LE. Okay, into weight function 1. What is the first weight function? 1 minus
1 minus
x bar by
x
LE.
bar.
So this is very important.
1 minus x bar.
See, what is first weight function? W1. It is 1 minus x bar by LE. See here, 1 minus x bar by LE into theta E. Theta E we need to write down. See, this is theta E. Right? So theta E I need to write down here. Okay, 1 minus x bar by LE theta 1E plus x bar by LE, okay, theta 2. Is it okay? See, 1 minus x bar by LE theta 1E plus x bar by LE theta 2. Is it okay? And this bracket is completed. And this is complete bracket, right? Into dx bar is equal to, I'll write down here, weight function when x is 0, weight function 1 when x is 0. See here, W1 when 0, it's 1, right? So 1 into Q1E plus weight function when LE, weight function 1 when LE, it is 0. Yes or no? Let me know. Understood? Is it okay or not?
Yes.
Okay, now tell me what is to be done. Can I take minus 1 by LE common from this one, this 2? Can I take
Yes,
minus
sir.
1 by LE common from here? Okay, so this minus 1 by LE and this minus 1 by LE, it will give you 1 by LE square. Is it okay? 1 by LE square. Yes or no? This is minus 1 by LE and minus 1 by LE, if you take, it becomes 1 by LE square. So what is remaining here?
Theta 1E minus theta 2E.
See here. Tell me what you will get here. See, if you take minus 1 by LE, tell me what is to be done next. If you take minus 1 by LE, what happens?
Theta 1E बचेगा. So theta 1E
See, 1 by
minus
LE
theta 2E.
square minus 1 by LE square. Okay. Then what is remaining in the numerator? What is remaining in the numerator? Can I write down like this? Theta 1E, right? See here, I'm expecting from you minus theta 2E. Is it okay? Yes or no? Theta 1E minus theta 2E integration 0 to LE, integration 0 to LE. So what is remaining? It's only dx bar. Is it okay? Just check it whether it is okay or not.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, now you are at a certain level that some calculations you should be able to club it. Okay, no need to necessarily write down additional steps. Okay, so within minimum step you try to solve it. Otherwise, you might find it very complicated, right? So dx bar plus I will write down m square. Okay. Now to this one, you need to do that, right? So 0 to LE, I will write down 0 to LE, right? So now initially you need to multiply it, right? we are supposed to multiply it. Is it okay or not? Let me know. Is it okay or not? We are supposed to multiply it,
Yes,
na?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Supposed to multiply it, right? So multiply this into this. What is 1 into 1?
1.
Right? 1 into
Okay,
1.
plus B.
What is 1 minus x bar by LE? So it is minus x bar by LE. And again, this minus C. You know, A minus B square, A square
Yes, sir.
minus twice
Minus
AB.
B square.
Okay,
Plus
minus
2
twice
times
AB
2x bar LE
plus B square.
plus
plus-
x bar upon LE square.
Okay, right. 1 minus twice x. Okay, 1, what is that? A square minus twice AB plus B square. So A square, it's 1 square minus twice A is 1 and B is this x bar by LE plus x bar square plus x bar square by LE square. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes,
see this term. Okay, this term into this term. This is the coefficient of which term? Theta 1, right?
Theta
Yes or
1.
no? Theta 1. This is the coefficient of theta 1. Okay. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Plus, I will write down. This term into this term. Tell me. It is
X bar,
x bar by LE
minus
Right.
x square bar by LE square.
by LE square, right? This is bracket complete. Theta to E, right? Into dx bar. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? So what is remaining here? It is Q1E. It is Q1E, right? So what we'll get here is, okay, theta 1E minus theta 2E, right? Theta 1E minus theta 2E upon LE square. Try to understand. We are ending with the EME, right? So what is the integration of dx bar? It is x bar, right? For limit 0 to LE. Is it okay? Plus
Yes, sir.
m square. Okay. Now see, all of you, you should tell me what is the integration of these terms, right? You're supposed to tell me the integration of these terms.
X bar minus 2x bar square by LE plus x cube by
Right. So
three-
let's go one by one, right? Let's go one by one, right? What is the integration of this one? What is the integration of
X
one
bar.
X bar.
X bar.
bar, right? Minus 2 by LE. I will keep constant. I will take it out. Minus 2 by LE. So what is the integration of x bar? It is x bar
bar
square by
square
2,
By 2.
right? Plus
Yes.
again I will take 1 by
X bar.
LE square outside. What is the integration of x bar square?
X bar cube by 3.
Right? It is x bar cube by 3. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay or not?
Theta 1 is constant.
Say yes or no?
Coefficient.
Let me put small bracket. Okay. This is the bracket. Okay. So what is the limit for this one? It is 0 to LE. Okay. And this is the coefficient of theta 1E. Remember this one. This is the coefficient of theta 1E. See, this is the coefficient of theta 1E. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Plus integrate this second value 1 by LE as it is, right? X bar square by 2. Is it okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Minus 1 by LE square as it is. Minus 1 by LE square as it is.
X bar cube by 3.
By 3.
Theta
For what
2
limit?
E will be 0 to LE.
0 to LE. Theta 2.
Theta
Is it
2
okay?
Equal to
Theta 2E.
E1.
And for this total, you have this square bracket.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
okay? This is a square bracket you have. Right? Yes or
Is
no?
equal to Q,
Right? Is equal to
Q1A.
is equal to Q1E, right? Now tell me what we should do, right? So here what you will get?
Apply.
You will get theta 1E minus theta to E, right? Upon
LE.
LE, na? LE,
LE is
yes or no?
yes sir, cancel हो जाएगा. LE minus 0.
Plus?
LE.
Plus m square. See, this is LE minus 0. You should understand. Okay, no need to write down additional step. Plus m square. Okay. Tell me now what's to be done. You put, see, when you put x as LE, okay, what happens? Is LE. I'll put
LE
x as
minus-
LE, right? Let me put that in a first bracket. Let me put
LE
that in a
by-
first bracket.
LE
LE minus
minus LE.
2 by LE,
LE.
right?
LE.
LE square by 2. Is it okay? Plus 1 by LE square. LE cube by 3. LE cube by 3. Is it okay?
Yes sir.
Yes or no? Is it okay or not? Now see, I'm not going to put that limit as a 0 because this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. So no need to put. Nah? I am not going to put that. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Right? See, you need to put initially upper limit minus lower limit. That is minus, you need to put here 0, 0, 0. Nah? But no need to put because it is already 0. Right? So next term, this is 1 by LE. Now you put x bar as LE. So it is LE square by 2 minus 1 by LE square, LE cube by 3. Is it okay? Okay. Theta 2. Understood? Theta 2. Right. So what we'll get? Let me know. Theta 1E minus theta 2E upon LE, right? Plus m square. Just see here. What is LE? LE minus what? LE minus LE. Na? See, 2 gets cancelled. 2 gets cancelled. Here it is remaining what? LE, right? So this LE
Yes,
and
sir.
this. See, here it is LE and here is one more LE. So LE gets cancelled. So you have here only LE. So LE minus
Only
LE, 0.
0.
0. So what do you have? You have here LE by 3. Is it okay?
Yes sir. Then
LE
LE
by
by
3. Theta 1E. Plus here what is happened? Here it is LE by 2. LE by 2 minus LE by 3. Is it okay?
Yes sir.
See here, LE by 2 minus LE by 3. So what is that? LE by 6, na? Yes or no?
3 LE minus 2 LE, 1 LE by 6. Yes sir, LE by
Okay.
6.
Right. So this is equal to Q1E, right? Is equal to Q1E. Is it okay? Yes or no?
Yes sir.
So let me call this as equation number 2. See, this you got by taking only first weight function, right? Similar exercise we need to repeat considering a second weight function, right? So let me write down this equation with second weight function. 0 to LE dw2 by dx bar into d theta E by dx bar into dx bar, okay, plus m square 0 to LE w2 weight function 2, right, into theta E dx bar is equal to weight function when x is 0 Q1E plus weight function when x is LE Q2E. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir, correct.
Okay, now we need to put the values, right? We need to put the values. So 0 to LE. What is derivative of second weight function? Derivative of second weight function. Here. It's 1 by LE, right? What is derivative of d theta E by dx bar? It is like this, right? Minus 1 by LE theta 1E plus 1 by LE theta 2E. Is it okay? Into dx bar. Yes or no? Say yes or no. Is it okay or not? Plus m square 0 to LE, m square 0 to LE into second weight function W2. What is that? See here, you can see it is x bar by LE, second weight function. Okay, into theta E, right? So theta E is here 1 minus x bar by LE theta 1E plus x bar by LE theta 2E. Is it okay? Into dx bar. See here, into dx bar, right? Is it clear or not? Is equal to W2 when 0. W2 when 0, it's 0. So 0 into Q1E plus W2 when LE. So it is 1. So 1 into Q2E. Is it okay? Let me know. So from here, is it okay or not?
Yes, sir. Correct.
So from here, I will take LE, 1 by LE common. So I'll get 1 by LE square. I will get 1 by LE square. See here, I will get 1 by LE square. Okay. Minus theta 1E plus theta 2E. Is it okay or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 0 to LE dx bar. It is only remaining. Plus m square 0 to LE. Now this you need to multiply inside m square 0 to LE. Okay, so this into this, tell me what you'll get.
X by
X
LE
bar
minus
x bar by LE minus x bar square by LE square. Is it okay?
is to theta E1.
Theta 1E plus
dx.
this into this x bar
Okay.
square by LE square, right? Theta 2E dx bar. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Is equal to Q2, right? So let's see what happens. See, what is the integration of dx bar? It's x bar, right? So I'll write on minus theta 1E plus theta 2E upon LE square, and its integration is x bar for limit 0 to LE, right? Plus m square. Now we need to integrate this term, right? We are supposed to integrate it. So tell me, what is the integration of this value? 1 by LE as it is. 1 by LE as it is. Integration of x bar. It's x bar square by 2, right? Minus 1 by LE square as it is. Integration of x bar square. It is x cube by 3. Is it okay? For
Yes,
limit
sir.
0 to LE theta 1E. Is it okay? Plus, we integrate this value. So it is 1 by LE square into
X bar cube by 3.
by 3 for limit 0 to LE into theta 2E. Is it okay? We have integrated it, right? We have integrated it. Now we need to solve. So this is LE minus 0 and this is LE square. So 1 LE gets cancelled. So we will get minus theta 1E plus theta 2E upon LE, right? Plus m square. Now check with this bracket what you are getting in this bracket. So is equal to Q2 is equal to Q2. Okay. Now check with this bracket what you are getting. Now you put x as LE. Right? So tell me what you are getting. Here you will get LE, na?
by 2. LE by 2
LE by
minus
2. Okay, let
LE
me
by
put
3.
1 by
LE
LE,
by 2 minus LE by 3, it is LE by 6.
LE by
6.
LE2 square minus 1 by LE square, LE cube by 3, right? theta 1 E plus 1 by LE square LE cube by 3 theta 2. Is it okay? So see, minus theta 1 E plus theta 2 E upon LE plus M square. Tell me this value. This is LE by 2 minus LE by 3. What are you getting? LE by 6, na? Theta 1 E plus this is LE by 3, right? This is LE by 3 theta 2E. Is it okay? Is equal to Q2E. Is equal to Q2E. Okay, is equal to. Understood or not? Let me know. Let me call this as equation number 3. Have you understood this? Have you understood this one?
Yes, sir.
All of you?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see the equation number 2, okay, and 3. All of you see this equation number 2 and 3. Just see the equation number 2 and 3. Can I combine these two equations? Can I combine or not?
Yes, sir, you can. Yes, sir.
I'll combine equation 2 and 3. I will combine this equation 2 and 3. So let's see what is going to happen. So it's 1 by LE, 1 by LE. See here, 1 by LE, 1 by LE is common. Here it is 1, here it is minus 1, here it is minus 1, here it is 1. So 1 minus 1 minus 1, 1. This is to be multiplied by theta 1 E, theta 2 E. Is it okay? Yes or no? Is it okay with this part? This part. See this part. Is it same? See here. Q1E minus Q2E by LE. See here. Minus Q1E plus Q2E by LE. Is it okay? Now go with this.
Yes, sir.
second part. Okay. So M square is common. M square is common. Okay. Can I take LE by 6 common? Can I take LE by 6 common?
Yes, you can.
If I take LE by 6 common, can I write down here 2, 1, 1, 2? Is it okay? Check it.
Yes, sir.
Into theta 1E, theta 2E. Just check it. I've taken
Yes,
LE by 6 common. So LE by 6, if you take it from this term common, you should have 2 here. Okay, LE by 6 common, so here 1 here, right? LE by 6 common, 1 here. And from here, LE by 6 common, 2 here, right? Is equal to Q1E and Q2E. Is it okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this particular equation, it is called as EME, right? This is basically known as element matrix equation, right? So what we have done, let me know what we have done. Okay. See, initially this equation was given. Okay. What was that equation which was given? What was that equation? D square theta by dx square minus m square theta is equal to 0. That equation we have solved by using Rayleigh-Ritz method. So at the end, okay, at the end, we have reached to this EME, element matrix equation. All of you understood this one?
Yes, sir.
All of you let me know. Have you understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay to everyone? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, many of you have doubt. Okay. Sir, from where you have taken this equation? Where you have taken this equation? So this doubt will be cleared in the next lecture when we are going to see the shape functions for one-dimensional element. Shape functions for one-dimensional element. So one-dimensional element is a line element, right? Line element. So that line can have 2 nodes, it can have 3 nodes, it can have 4 nodes. Okay. So if it is having 2 nodes, it is linear. If it is having 3 nodes, it is quadratic. If it is having 4 nodes, it is cubic. So in the next lecture, you will be able to clear with this equation which we have used now, right? Is it okay? Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we want to stop here, and in the next lecture we will see the shape functions for 1D element. Okay.